See you in 30 minutes.
Perfect. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Kind of a cold open.
Always a cold open. A lot of people are hating on the cold opens, but fuck them.
Are they for real?
Nah, there's like
Who's telling you?
there's a joke. Nathan was talking about it. Nathan's like cold open again, and I was like, it's always gonna be a cold open, dude.
Cold open again.
Yeah,
That's fair. That's fair.
dude. One time he literally texted me at like 2 a.m, and he's like, I got a question. Could you like hop in Discord? And I was like, sure.
What's a cold open?
No, and I didn't know what the fuck was happening because like in my mind he hadn't even listened to the podcast. So I was like, okay, whatever. What's up? Get in there, and he's like, you're doing cold opens, eh? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, okay, that's all I want to know. And then just like hopped off the call. It was literally that long, and I was like, what?
Good to know.
Yeah, I was like, okay. It's like, dude.
I don't know. Did we talk to him about having a podcast?
I don't think so. I think we might have talked about it between.
I don't think I ever brought it up, but he definitely followed the Instagram.
Yeah, I think if we played when we played Apex with him, we probably just like talked about it.
Yeah,
but cold opens, man.
I got a decent story to start off with.
Let's go.
Want to hear about my day at work today?
Of course, Jackson.
I had a quick time event happen in like real life.
Okay.
Where I had a split second decision to make, and it's because at the house I was at, I tripped at the top of a set of like 6 stairs.
Good.
Going from the crawl space into the garage.
Yeah.
And the quick time, like a couple responses I could have chosen were like, I almost, chose the one where I aim for the neck and just hit the ground and call it quits there.
Yeah.
But no, I failed the quick time event and absolutely biffed it and fucked my ankle up. So
let's go.
When I said ow a couple seconds later,
fantastic.
My ankle fucking hurts, and I've had like probably 1,000 milligrams of ibuprofen, and
damn, you are buzzing, hey?
Not choking. Yeah, I don't know if I'm really buzzing. I can't really feel shit.
That's the good one,
which is the good one,
yeah,
for sure. But yeah, this ankle's big. It hurts so much. I like hit the ground, and I can see my ankle bend like 8 degrees that way before I even touched the ground. I was like, oh, no,
dude. I mean, Peter's probably the king of that.
But, rolling his ankle. Basketball.
But we've all done it pretty fucking good. There was like one time we were doing it, and like we were playing like PE basketball, and it was always such like a joke because nobody in my gym class played basketball. Yeah, except for like one other person. So it was basically just like a one-on-one with 4 people on each team.
Yeah. You'd be crossing everyone up.
Yeah, and it was just like doing stupid shit. But this one dude was like playing, and I don't think you ever met him, but his name is Felipe, and you don't need to like take it out. But Felipe is just this dude who is like just like an Esquimalt kid. He played on like the senior basketball team when I was playing, but he was in gym class with me. And we were playing.
Is this where you tell me he was about to go pro and then he broke his ankle?
No. Oh. He wasn't that great, but he was like pretty. He was pretty all right. But one time it was it was just me and him like fighting for it the whole time. Yeah. Because nobody else was getting the fucking ball. And then we like jumped up for a rebound, and he landed before me. Oh. And I like looked down. Mind you, I full jumped for this ball. Like, back then I could fucking jump. So I was like in the air, like grabbing the ball. And I look down, and I'm already stepping on his fucking foot. So my ankle just like quick rotates. I bounce.
Oh, you fucked your ankle.
I bounce off my fucking ankle bone, like the outside of it, and bounce in the fucking air. And I was so, mind you, this is like fucking 180 pounds dropping on my fucking ankle, like directly on my ankle. So I just bounced. Buckled. It was like the worst fucking roll I'd ever gotten. And then this one like senior came over and was like, holy shit, like Adin just fucked this shit up, bro. Yeah, like Jesus. And I was like, I'm fucked. Like my ankle fucking hurts. So mind you, this dude was like 6'6". Yeah. Probably like 300 pounds. Like he's a big motherfucker.
Tell me he picked you up.
Yeah, he picked my ass up. Mind you, I'm still like my height. No, I'm still like my height. I'm like 6 foot. No. So I'm like still like a pretty tall fucking kid. Yeah. In high school, and then he picks me up, and we had like one of those like gym dividers. Oh yeah, like you could like turn a little key, and it would just like bring out this gym divider, and it had a little doorway in it. So he had to pick me up, walk me through the doorway. To go to the medical room. He walked sideways through the doorway. like fucking, or just like front way for a fucking him, smashed my ankle off the doorway. I was like, dude, thanks for the fucking help, but next time, let me fucking die. Yeah. Because it was the worst pain I've ever felt. But no, it was like, it was brutal. It was like fucking the highest fucking sprain that you could get, which is like...
Yeah, what is that?
I can't remember what numbers it is, but...
Well, no, like, where is it? Is it like...
Oh, it was like right on my fucking... Like, it was right in my ankle joint.
Oh.
And it just fucking like almost tore ligaments, like fucking...
Oh.
Smacked that shit. And then...
You got it checked out?
Yeah, like I had to go to the fucking hospital because I was like, my shit's fucked.
So you couldn't walk on it? Like,
oh, fuck no.
Like, no pressure?
Absolutely not. I had crutches and everything. Like, it was fucked.
I didn't go to the hospital.
Well, no, but like, there's times where you can pop like fucking 10 ibuprofens and you're gonna be okay.
Because like, there's not a lot that they could do. You just prop it up, ice it, and then.
Yeah, this was not the case. This was like
this was like
you were so close to breaking your shit that you should have broke your shit.
Yeah.
But no, still, Peter's the only person I know who's ever broken his ankle.
I've never heard of people like breaking their ankles. Sorry, that's a dumb thing to say. I don't know anyone personally who has broken their ankle.
He snapped his shit.
That sucks. Was that? I've heard too many stories about him breaking his shit.
Yeah,
We'll have to have him on, by the way.
There was 100%. There was video of it happening. Somebody caught the video of the moment it happened.
Oh, then I've definitely seen it.
And he literally went up and then just didn't even like land like a normal person. No, just fell over in the air.
Yeah,
and he just hit the ground.
That's
so fucked. It was so fucked to watch. I was there and I was like, he died.
If we have him on, we'll try and play that video. If he wants
100% we'll get him that video. He has that video, 100%.
I'm going to buy a third mic, and we're going to have people on now.
Fuck yeah.
That's right, we're having guests.
Guests,
plural.
Get ready, fuckers.
We've got a lineup already. Sort of. Some people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. And, I had frozen fruit on it today.
Say that again.
I had frozen fruit.
Okay.
I don't have like ice packs.
Why?
What do you mean why?
You don't have ice cubes?
No, I'm freezing them right now.
Okay.
I was ill
frozen
prepared.
Ice or frozen fruit? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have like a bag of peas or some shit like super cliche.
When was the last time you ate peas,
dude?
Bro,
wrong person to ask that question to. You feel me?
You had peas last night?
Oh yeah, 100%.
You like peas?
No, I've eaten them. And dude, at the restaurant, you have to like taste everything that you make. And there's peas and shit.
Oh, so. That's right.
So I've eaten peas every once in a while.
Yeah, peas and corn are just like both.
Corn,
peas pretty good.
Corn's fire.
Corn sucks.
You
what?
Suck.
What?
Corn is S tier, bro. How is corn not S tier?
You eat it and then you don't break it down. You shit it out the same. What's the point of eating it?
Whether it be relationships
what the fuck are you
or any sort of human contact, if me and you don't change when we leave each other, you know what I mean? So if I eat the corn...
So you're saying you're happy that the corn goes
If I eat the corn and it just leaves, cheers. We had a little moment together. That's all I needed. Thank you.
Going back to that... See, now we're opening this shit up. What do you mean? If you had a connection with someone...
Yeah, man. I'm cool with me. If me and you were friends...
After we leave...
Me and you are friends,
neither of us
we don't talk to each other for a week... No. If we don't talk to each other for like a month, we're still friends.
I just got that hand.
We're still friends.
You're an idiot.
You know what I mean?
Shut the fuck up.
You know what I mean? That's what it is. It's we're friends, and then we don't talk to each other for... Alex? You know Alex Farah?
Yeah.
Me and him haven't talked in months. Guarantee if I saw him today, we'd be the best friends.
Yeah, big shout out to Alex Farah. You just got compared to
Corn
by Adin Mickelson.
I love both of them.
That's fair.
To death, man.
I like Alex Farah. I don't like corn. Corn sucks. We're name dropping again. This is, by the way, to a big shout out to the people that actually listen.
Yeah.
I'm really appreciative. We're both really appreciative that you are sitting here. We're sitting here and you are listening.
Yeah.
And enjoying. So, obviously for the first couple episodes, there's going to be small town talk. And that's just because I don't know how else to relate to you fuckers.
That's all we know, man.
That's literally all we know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, corn, dude. It sucks.
No, it doesn't, but that's fine. No, corn's great. I'm going to take a huge segue back to the ibuprofen talk.
Oh, okay.
Because I had a story about that, but then you got crazy with the corn.
That's fair.
Back in the day, we used to play in tournaments a lot.
Yeah, basketball.
Basketball, yeah. We would do tournaments. So there was times where you'd be playing like 2 or 3 games a day.
Yeah.
Which is fucked for people. Like it's like
it's like
it's a lot.
Regardless of how athletic you are.
Mm-hmm.
How long?
It was like 40 minutes a game. Like 40 minutes of like 100%. Like that would be all the periods, right? Yeah. But there's fucking or quarters, sorry. And then there was like there's stoppages, there's fucking halftime, there's fucking pre-games or whatever.
But you're doing 3 of these in a tournament.
So we're doing 3 of these a day sometimes.
Yeah.
So there was days where we would have Oak Bay tournaments.
Right.
And literally what you do is you just pop an ibuprofen. Because there's my body's going to hurt in an hour.
Yeah, for sure.
So there's no way I'm going to fucking do this because I have to play another fucking game.
Yeah.
Like you'd play a game and then you'd have like a half-hour break. And then you'd have to play another game, and then you'd have to use the same thing.
Yeah.
So, we're popping ibuprofens, and bro, I'm not even lying. We were in Oak Bay, and we were at like the Save-On, just like close to the high school, and we were just like eating some munch, and then I popped like 3 ibuprofens, and I'm not even shitting you. When I got back to the court, I remember literally we were warming up, and I was like shaking my fingers
because you couldn't fucking feel
my body, and I was like. Oh, fuck. I was like, this is not going to be a good game. Not going to be a good game at all, bro. Not even a little bit.
Yeah, because people are passing the balls and it's just like...
Bro, and that happened. I'm not even shitting you. There was one where it was this happened 3 times in high school basketball for me specifically. And it was the same person who passed it to me every fucking time. It was Peter, and he would come up to the top of the 3-point line, and I'd be on the other side of it, and he would chest pass it to me, and he would already start running and doing his thing.
Yeah.
And I would look at him, look away, and then just fucking take a ball right to the fucking face. 3 times, the exact same play, every fucking time. It was the most brutal shit ever.
And that's because you had...
Because I was just fucking just loosey-goosey
3
on some
games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is...
It was brutal.
Fucking funny.
But that shit was happening, man.
Yeah, you take 1 so you don't feel the pain. You take 2 so you don't feel really much. And then you take 3 and you're like... Oh...
Fuck me.
There goes the nerve damage to 100% of my body. I
can't feel anything.
Yeah, kind of like when you sit in your hand.
Yeah, 100% was what? My whole body was like that. I was fuck.
I did that today because I was sitting on the the back of a truck. The thing down. You can feel your hands now?
No, it's sticky because I dropped the cup today. So I fucking picked it up and my fingers are sticky. I didn't pop any ibuprofens today.
And you want one?
No. Maybe.
So I'm sitting on the back of the truck. And I'm hanging my legs over like the back. I forget what that.
Like a truck bed?
Yeah, truck bed. And I'm hanging my legs over that. My one foot's fucked.
Yes.
So I'm not putting any pressure on it. Mm-hmm. My other foot starts to go numb, and I start to feel it. So I get up to like go and put pressure on it. I put my foot on the ground and I buckle on this leg. And I'm like sitting on the ground. I'm like, fuck. Like, yeah. So I hobble myself back up in the truck. My supervisor comes out. He's like, dude, what is wrong with you? First of all, when I fell, he rounded a corner, and I was supposed to be following him.
Yeah.
And he rounded the corner, and he was like in the middle of a conversation talking about things that we needed to do, and he just like, he trails off. And he's like, Jack, where are you? And he comes out, and he sees me. I'm like the Peter Griffin.
Yeah, just fucking sitting there, just writhing in pain.
Yeah, I was like lying on the concrete. It was like a fresh pour too in the garage.
Yeah,
and we were supposed it was the first day they were allowed on it, but we can't have any we couldn't have any tools or shit on it because it was still a little soft. Mm-hmm. And I hit the ground, and the first thing the guy says to me is like, "Dude, you gotta get up. You can't fucking break. You can't screw up the cement or the concrete." And I'm like sitting there. I'm like, "Oh shit!" I'm like looking around. I'm like, "Okay, good." Oh. I'd be so pissed if I get up and there's just a body print
just you
in the concrete. Dude, I would be fired so quickly.
100%, man. No.
So yeah, that going numb feeling, dude, I experienced that all too well today.
It's not good.
This thing's kind of like pulsing right now.
Yeah,
that sounds happen. Weird. I meant my foot.
Yeah,
that was a really weird thing to say.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the bricked up thing.
Yeah, I actually watched that part like yesterday, and I was like, I still side with me, man.
Of course,
still on my side. Yeah. But
yeah, I got topics here.
Let's go,
yeah,
man.
dude, I went to Vancouver.
Of course you did, man. Of course you did. Actually, I think I knew about this one.
Yeah.
I think I heard about this one.
Yeah.
So, how did it go?
And I went on my own, and I met up with a buddy over there. We actually went to a stand-up comedy show for Noel Miller, who is going to be probably sucking some dick right now, but it's the guy that got me into like doing all of this stuff. So it was pretty surreal, you know. And I've seen him on YouTube. I've watched him for the past like 5 years.
Yeah.
And to see him in person was crazy.
Yeah.
He was short. That's the big joke.
That'll happen. Yeah.
But yeah, his he did a super good job doing stand-up comedy. He had a lot of dark jokes, which I didn't expect because obviously you can't have that shit on YouTube.
Yeah.
And not really on the podcast, but I hadn't been like, just like you saw Dave Chappelle for your first show. Like that was my first stand-up comedy show, and I was pissing my pants.
Yeah.
So funny. But the funniest part about that show, it was a great show. The funniest part about that show is it was myself and my buddy, and you know, we got sat down at a table. They fill all the tables regardless of if you're with that group. So there's a group of 4 girls that sit down, and there's 2 like spaces on the end of the table. So they sat us down there, and I introduced myself to the girls. I was like, "Hi, I'm Jack."
Yeah.
First girl named Silk. I'm like, what the fuck? That's a dope name.
Yeah.
I like that name.
Yeah.
Next one, Saffron.
Okay, here we go.
I was like, huh. Okay, all right.
Yep.
Third one, don't remember her name. Just as crazy, though.
Yeah, just as wild.
And on the third one, you know what I say? I'm like, wow, you guys have crazy fucking names. Mm-hmm. This is sick. I've never heard any of these names before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess what the 4th one's name was. Aaron.
That'll happen.
I'm like, yeah, your name too.
Yeah, you too. Never heard of that.
Crazy. Is it AARON or ERIN? Yeah, I feel like an asshole.
I don't doubt it.
And so then I proceeded to introduce myself. Jack.
Jack, yep.
Crazy fucking name, right?
Super, super crazy.
Yeah, really, really good introduction to these group of girls. It was pretty fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
And you know, and then I think 2 of them knew who he was to the extent that I knew he was, so we kind of expected the humor.
Yeah.
The other 2, I'm pretty sure were like a little probably leftist and not really part of that humor.
That's fair.
So the 3 of us were like I said, in tears. And I like turn around just to like, you know, look at everyone else, but I'm really like trying to get the peripheral and if they're laughing.
I see that.
And the 2 are just like sitting there straight faced.
Good.
I was like, oh, you came to the wrong place.
Yeah.
You were not supposed to.
He shouldn't have come here.
You don't belong here.
Yeah.
So that was good. Dude, standing up on stage and telling people jokes seems so wild to me.
Yeah. Especially
because he was getting laughs like every single time. Now, first, like people are drinking. Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah. Everyone's a bit more loose, right? Mm-hmm. The opener was great. I think his name was Zaid.
Sure.
His opener was great. They're both from in the States, so they were making fun of like the Canadian money and Air Canada and how everyone's way too nice. Yeah, there's one point where a guy, I think Zahid, I'm fucking his name up. Anyways, the opener went and looked at his phone to check time because he's only on there for like 10-15 minutes, and some guy yells out, he's like, "Oh, what's more important? Not for the phone."
Ew.
And as soon as he yells that out, he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." He backs down. He
coward.
A beta cuck right there.
Coward.
So the opener looks at him and he's like about to like, and this has happened at the same time where the opener looks at the guy and as soon as he opens his mouth to say something and just clown this guy, he's like, I'm sorry. Yeah. And he just breaks. He busts laughing too. Yeah. He's like, dude, I cannot fucking get over you guys.
Yeah, he's just
you're heckling me for being on my fucking phone. Yeah. Yet immediately you apologize. Yeah. Like, what? This is totally stereotypical of Canada, man. He's like, this is exactly what I thought Canada would be like.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are just so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. They there was a lot of jokes of that. There was a lot of instances of people acting Canadian in heckling. Like there was a few more of those. I forget what they were, but it was just like instantly a lot of people heckle and just immediately say sorry.
Of course.
It's like,
that's us, man.
That makes sense. It makes perfect sense. I say sorry for the stupidest shit.
Oh, every day I say sorry.
Every day. I say sorry to myself. Yeah. Sorry, you gotta go do this.
Sorry, man. But yeah.
All right. Back on the hub. Sorry.
Sorry, man. I know I told you I wouldn't do this, but I'm here again.
Looking down. Bro, we got this. My coworker at work told me. Coworker at work? Yeah, dumbass.
It'll happen.
Coworker told me about this app called Seek.
Okay.
And what it does is it takes stuff off. Oh, I see how you're holding. Dude, you're holding it. You're holding it.
Don't
just
clown me for how I'm holding it. You're holding I have to.
There's a table behind you.
When? Oh, there is.
When?
I'm gonna drop it again if I do it. Just keep that there. Fuck that,
dude. You're picking it up just like that meme. Like,
yeah.
Hey, bro.
You want some?
You can pass me that. You stick your finger in the cup, pass it over. I'm gonna have to edit that photo in. Oh fuck! I lost my train of thought.
Sorry about that.
Seek. So Seek is an app that takes. I don't know how it works on your phone. It's pretty crazy, but it can. What it does is it detects plants and tells you what the plant is. So you put your phone up to your camera up to the plant, and it'll read out, what it is. And it's like 100% correct so far. Dude, I was looking at ants this morning.
Pants?
Ants.
Okay.
Pants?
Sorry. I don't know why I was so hot about the pants, but no, I misheard you. That's my fault. Ants. Yeah.
And it came up on my phone. Ant. It's an insect. And then craziest shit today, we're on the job site, and there's a fucking bat in the house. It's like a brand new build. I've never seen that before. I've never seen a bat like up this close. Mm-hmm. And my buddy puts it in a box and puts it outside because we're like drilling holes all through like the crawl spaces and shit.
Fuck, is he Dracula? How you just pick up a bat?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
I was in the bathroom and I could hear him coming up to like a porta potty.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, come look at him. He looks so cute. So I like put my stuff back on and I leave. And sure as shit, it's out there in a box.
Yeah.
And we're both looking at it, and I like take a video of it. He takes a picture, and I was like, I'm gonna use his app.
Yeah.
Use an app on it. Caught the bat. I was like, bro, how many people have bats? It tracks you.
It's like Pokemon Go.
That's exactly what I said.
But it's
real.
A bat now.
I got a bat.
Elite.
It is elite. It's
That's
pretty
crazy.
S tier.
That's crazy shit.
Yeah, it's a crazy fucking day. Then after that, I decided to throw myself off a set of stairs. But
that'll happen though. I mean, you can only go down from there. So
downstairs.
That's true. Dude, I've seen this. So have you seen bats before this?
I mean, yeah, like when you're walking across the floor.
We used to so we did this houseboating thing when I was younger.
Yeah.
We would go. Yeah. So we only did it once. I don't know why I said it like we've done it a whole bunch of times. But so you'd rent out this fucking huge ass boat.
Yeah.
That had like living quarters in it and like a kitchen in it, and it was basically like it was a houseboat. It was what it was called.
Yeah.
And there was a lake somewhere up island called Sprout Lake.
Yep.
And we would so we would go on Sprout Lake, and you would take these houseboats around, and at the end of every night or whatever, because you could book for like a week or whatever.
Yeah.
So at the end of this week, my dad was telling me about like the fact that there's like bats and shit, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I mean, I've heard of a fucking bat, Dad. Thank you. Like, don't explain to me what a fucking bat is. But he's like, you want to see something really cool? And I was like, yeah. So he went outside, and you literally would just like dock at like random places on this lake, and that's where you would stay for the night. You just pop a little campfire, and that's where you'd stay. And he would just grab like a handful of like pebbles like off the ground, and you start throwing them up. And I guess the bats thought it was like fucking food or some shit. So they would like fucking dive attack and like pick up these fucking rocks that were in midair. So you could just like throw them fucking up, and these fucking bats would come out of nowhere and just like pick up the rocks.
No shit.
Shit was so cool. It was insane.
That is crazy.
Yeah, we just do it for fucking fun. We just start throwing rocks.
Yeah,
fuck it up.
Feeding the bats rocks.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of dive bombing,
yeah.
There's a fucking tree by my house, and I thought it was like a quirky little sign, and I thought it was just them being funny, and it says, "Caution, crow lives here," and I was like, ha ha ha, funny, so quirky of you guys. On the all-nighter day that I decided that I was like, fuck it, I'll just go back into work a little early. Yeah. I start walking to my bus, or my bus, and
shit's busting.
And I hear a crow, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I hear this crow like really fucking like close, and I was like, oh, nice. And then I fucking like feel this crow.
Hear the crow.
Like this motherfucker like flapped the wing on me, and I was like, oh. So I like keep walking, and I like turn around. Sure as fuck, this dude's dive bombing at me, and I'm like, literally, I literally looked, and I'm passing the tree, and I was like, okay, so it's not a joke, and this motherfucker's just dive bombing me. And trying to like fuck yeah, really? and I'm like sitting there, I'm like, fuck me, dude. I'm like, get away from me, little dude. And I'll fucking grab
He's
you.
He's blue. He's
cracked. Yeah, he was just fucking cracked.
No
dude.
shit.
It was nuts. Yeah, I was getting dive bombed by a fucking.
Well, you know that they can recognize faces, right?
Yeah, they don't fuck around. I probably saw me every fucking day, and he's like, this jackass again.
Especially because you walk at the same time every day.
Yeah, just every day.
That is so funny.
But yeah, I got dive bombed by a seagull or a fucking
not by a seagull. You just
fucking knock that bitch
knock that right out of the air.
Yeah, by a crow.
Fuck, dude, that's scary. You gotta bring protection.
It's pretty gangster.
Bring Lizzie.
I mean, I would have fucking smacked this bitch up. Yeah, fuck, big.
Yeah, when I was working on trade sites, I would actively like break off pieces of my granola bar, and I'm just like, like sprinkle it out for the crows.
Yeah,
and no shit, my car. Well, most vehicles would get pooped on by other birds. My car never got pooped on after I did that.
Fuck yeah.
Very big coincidence, but I like to believe it.
100% they know you are.
They know me, and every single day I sit down there. I actually went there after work, like on a weekend, and I parked at that place that we would park at.
Yeah.
And the crows came up and hung out with me.
Gangster.
Yeah, it felt like a Snow White.
Fantastic.
Yeah, with
Snow
the crows.
White. Yep, with the crows. Fantastic.
Dude,
yeah.
I'm telling you, crows.
Crows, man.
Jumping topics again. Going back to Vancouver.
Yeah.
Another good experience was I was bored as hell on the ferry. It was just on my own. So.
Oh right, yeah.
On the ferry back, I sat there and I realized how many people were around me. Of course, because there's 1,000 people on the ferry.
Yeah.
The camera's got a temperature sensor alarm that I've never seen before.
That's good.
So we'll see how that goes for a little bit.
Yeah.
And I realized that everyone's AirDrop on their phone was open.
Brutal.
So I sat there literally the entire time, and all I was doing is just AirDropping that picture of Hasbulla. Bruh, like I fucking said. Like I said.
What a time to kick off. Yeah.
Ow.
Hasbulla,
Hasbulla.
Just pictures of him.
Yep.
Pictures of King.
Yeah, it was a picture of him with the championship WWE belt on.
Of course he was.
And the belt is like just as big as him, if not bigger.
100%. Dude, I thought in our shitty little fucking like era of people, like in our fucking generation of people, I thought he'd be way more famous than he is. But I think it's only because of our shitty like sense of humor that he's as like popular to us.
Yeah.
But he only has like fucking 300,000 followers on Instagram. I thought he'd be in the mills for sure.
So I can sync up audio.
I get
shit.
you, man.
Okay, we're back.
We're back on the video scale.
Yeah, no. Talking about Hasbulla.
Just airdropping everybody Hasbulla.
I was airdropping everyone Hasbulla. There was a picture of him with the WWE Championship belt on, and it looks like if you threw him in the water, that thing would sink him.
100%.
Yeah, it would just like
guaranteed.
That's like the cement shoes in the Mafia, the WWE.
Yeah,
but yeah, I was sitting there and I'm like, man, what else could I send people? Obviously, I could send a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Right.
And mainly because like 1 out of every 10 airdrops, I'd like move seats.
Right.
And I would get like a new refreshing. It's like Tinder. You move area, there's like a whole new area, a whole new batch of people to swipe through.
Yeah.
And it was just like all these little bubbles, and a lot of it was just like, different random names for everyone's iPhone. Oh, and I switched the name of my iPhone so they couldn't catch me.
Well, yeah, because you're Jack.
I'm Jack, and on that ferry I was Samantha. Samantha's iPhone.
That'll happen. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's a great. You're like you thought about this, which is interesting to me.
I constantly think about doing shit that I can get away with, but I always think about how to get away with it first before doing it.
That's probably the smartest thing I've ever heard. If you're gonna do stupid shit, you better think about the outcome.
You better know how to do it properly.
100%. I fuck with that.
So yeah, that was a bit thing on this. That was I'm a lot
having
of
a stroke.
At once. Yeah, a little bit of a stroke. Saw watched X Games on the ferry. There was an X Games for skateboarding, like a big skateboarding competition, like a bunch of fucking 15-year-olds that are just,
of course,
eating the competition. Like I've never seen these tricks before.
100%.
And they're doing them down like 7 stats and 8 stats.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro. Get a grip. What the fuck is
Fucking
happening
kids,
here?
man.
So this one guy, I fucking forget his name. This one guy is in the middle of it's his second round, and he was like a contender. I think he was a silver medalist last year.
Okay.
And he was halfway through his second run. So everyone does runs. That's like round 1, round 2, and then round 3, and then they take the best score out of each run. And he was on his second run, and now this is a thing you see at even the Vic West skate park that just happens with skaters.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't tie up their shoes.
Of course.
Shoes are just
loosey-goosey.
So Buddy goes halfway through his second run, comes up to a half pipe, and I think he does a kickflip at the top of the half pipe.
Yeah.
And both of his shoes fly off. And he biffs it,
Yeah.
gets back up. I don't know if he realizes his shoes are off his feet, but he keeps on riding without shoes. So he's just doing tricks in socks, bro.
That's fucking insane too, because you're like you're shredding the shit out of your shoes when you're doing it.
Yeah, man.
So now you're just shredding the fuck out of your socks and feet.
I don't know if that gave him extra points for the fucking ride,
to him.
But yeah, he's doing like there's a trick called the caveman.
Okay.
And that trick is where it's basically just a fancy way of jumping on your board to start a run.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm just calling that entire run the caveman.
Okay.
Because he's fucking no shoes, just callousing up his feet.
Yeah.
Fucking him up.
Yeah.
But he's doing tricks that require like an ollie requires you to slide
and like
your top foot.
Yeah, like flick
and
it.
He's flicking the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And he's catching it. I'm sitting there watching on the ferry like, Jesus. Like
nobody else knows what the fuck's happening right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at everyone else and they're all just like on their phones, just, doing random shit, or the people are taking care of
looking
the
at the Hasbulla pictures that you're sending them.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm looking at this and I'm audibly at this point going, oh, fuck. And people are looking over at me and I'm like, no one gets it.
Man. Yeah,
no one gets what's happening here.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's nuts, man.
Now, if I saw that in real life, I don't even know.
No, I'd freak the fuck out. I don't even fuck with skateboarding, but I'd freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because that's just fucked. Your feet are going to be fucked up, man.
Your feet are going to be screwed. Sorry, again. Important message.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. No, I do not understand. I completely understand it. Dude, your adrenaline's going. You're just in the send.
I wonder if it's also like a fucking it's like a timing thing. Like you have a slot to fill.
Yeah.
And that's all you have.
That's
so there is no restart. There is no fucking. You just have to keep going.
You have a minute and like 30 seconds to do a set.
Interesting. Yeah, that would be the only way that would make sense to me, is if you were just like, I have to keep going. There's no other option.
Big shout out to Matt.
Matt just texted you?
Yep. I gotta turn my fucking phone on silent.
Fucking dickhead.
Fucking dickhead.
Dickhead.
It's because he wants to play video games later.
What a legend. Well, we're going to have a problem because Miguel's trying to play too, so that sucks. Dude, I've been told by Ashley that I have a weird accent.
Yeah, you do.
And I don't fucking know why.
It's a weird mixture of like New York, but you ain't never been to New York.
No, I really wish I was, though.
Yeah, no, I
have no fucking clue, though. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
You've got a lot of like interesting pronunciations on just like separate letters.
She got pissed at me the way I say today.
I am pissed at you for the way
I just don't understand it, though. There's no other way. But why would it be today?
Because it's Today.
Yeah, it's not just today. It's just today.
Yeah.
But like today.
But it's fucking today.
Well, fucking today.
Oh,
no, but it's, I don't know. Like, that just makes sense to me. It's just today.
Yeah, but why does it make sense to you?
Because it's mine, I guess. I don't know.
Dude, why'd you back off so
I just
quick?
Cowered. Covered in cowardice. What a great Billy Talent song.
Covered in cowardice?
Covered in cowardice, man.
Temperature sensor. That
hot.
shit. No, gone.
Oh, good.
We back.
Let's go.
We back.
We back and we back. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's no other way to.
Today, bro.
I get it. I get it.
You're doing
but
it again.
I don't understand.
I get it.
I get it, and
How often do you watch Crystalia?
Ah, shit. Fuck. That was the craziest snipe I've ever been a part of. That sucked. That's nuts. Dude,
Did you realize it?
A lot. Yeah, that sucks.
That's exactly why. You want to know how I know why?
Why?
Because I watched 4 episodes of his shit, and I started pronouncing the same stuff.
It makes sense.
It's funny.
But I've always kind of spoken stupid. This is the way I'll put it.
You can speak stupid, but...
No, but I've always kind of spoken like this.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't know. It's maybe today. I don't know. It's just today.
When you say today, you're like throwing your tongue in the middle of every word.
Yeah.
Today.
But that's the only way for me to say it, because today sounds way too fucking slow.
No, that's fair.
It sounds dumb.
I agree with that.
But like, there's no like today. It's still today.
Yeah,
that was me trying to be normal.
Yeah, but
today I did this.
No, it's just soft. It's a soft today. But when you go today,
yeah, it's a lot of fucking tongue for sure.
Yeah, your tongue. It's New York tongue.
Gross.
Yeah. You ever had New York tongue before? Yeah, but please don't answer that.
That's good.
That was fucking horrible.
No, I haven't.
Just move on.
Yeah. What's the next topic, Jagger?
What do we got? Actually, was it you that we both got off on the same bus in Vancouver? We both hopped off and ran into each other?
No.
It wasn't you. I'm almost dead certain. I'm pretty sure that
it was me.
Yeah, you and your brother.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Dude, the problem with me is I've been to Vancouver like a handful of times.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a Vancouver traveler, but that did happen. Vancouver? I haven't been to Vancouver that much. Yeah, like I've been to Vancouver like a couple times.
You're saying you're not like a Vancouver like the people that are different. I'm not very like, I don't go there often. So that's like, I think that's why I was so quick to saying no. But I'm 100% that was me, yeah. Yeah.
I can't remember why.
That was a weird shit too, because I hadn't seen you in
it was a long time ago too.
Yeah, it was 2019. Because it was a year before COVID.
You know what that was? That was a random ass fucking day that I decided by myself that I was just going to go to Vancouver.
You were with your brother, though.
Yeah, but he lives in Vancouver. He lived in Vancouver at that time.
Okay.
He lived in Vancouver. So I was like, that'll be my in. I'll just go to Vancouver and I'll hang out with him for a little bit.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I was only thinking about going for the day because I was too young to have like a credit card. So I couldn't even get a hotel.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll just go for the day and then I'll come back. And then I met up with him and he's like, well, I'm pretty busy, but like I can do shit like tomorrow if you want to like stay the night. Yeah. And I was like, well, I have enough money for a hotel. I just don't have
the credit card
to do it. So I was like, if you want to fucking sign that over and I'll just fucking send you the money, then we can do that. And then ended up staying there for like the weekend or whatever. But
why didn't you just stay at his place?
He is like, so the only reason he moved to Vancouver is because he was going to UBC.
Oh,
that was like the only reason. So he had like this like crazy little like fucking $400 a month like fucking room,
1 bedroom.
Yeah, not so even there was no windows in his room. There was no way that
that's fair.
I was sleeping there. So we decided to find a place in like North Van or something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that was weird.
That was nuts. I didn't even remember it until now.
Yeah, I thought about it a couple days ago, and I was like, I had started freaking out because I'm like, if I bring this up and it wasn't him,
that was crazy. Yeah, because I 100% thought it wasn't me.
I remember I got off the bus and I was with my buddy and his girlfriend. We were going to see a concert, and he has been with me in experiences where we came to Victoria, and I would just run into the most random people ever. Yeah. And he's from like Couch and Campbell River, so he's like, how the fuck do you just know everyone? We hop off the bus.
And then it's me.
And I look to my right, and it's you, and you look to your left, and you look at me. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And every single time this happens, I'm always in dead, like the middle of a conversation with someone, and I just like drop it, and I go talk to them. They're like, okay, where the fuck are you going now?
Yeah.
Bro.
You know what's nuts is I now that you say it, I remember exactly where we were.
Yeah, we were right in front of a store. Yeah. Like a mall.
Like, yeah, we were right in front of a mall and like fucking like...
middle of nowhere.
Yeah, like fucking West Van or like North Van or some shit like that. Yeah, the funny thing is the same thing happened with my brother. My brother was like, how the fuck are you coming to Vancouver and you know people? And I was like, I don't know. He's from fucking Victoria. Like, what do you want me to do? I was like, he's just here. Like, it's not my fucking fault, Eric. Thanks, dude. But no, yeah, that was nuts. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
But
that would happen all the time. Like I said, like throughout high school, I would just come down and meet random people.
Yeah,
and I would be with people from Up Island, and they're like, "Dude, how do you know these people?"
You're a pretty like social guy though. Like you know, like like a fair amount of people.
Yeah, I just like, I mean, a couple of years ago, I'm getting back into it now. Like, of course, after COVID, like it was weird going out and like talking to people.
100%.
But before COVID, I was just like blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't shut the fuck up, and I would just talk to people. I when I moved up to Duncan and Lake Cowichan, I would go to house parties in Duncan, leave all the people I came with, and just meet every single person. And then after like a couple months, I would go to a house party, and I would just start running into people that I met at other places, and it was just like at the age of like 14, not 14, like 16, 17, I understood the concept of networking, which is probably the most white thing I could say.
Yeah.
But after doing that, and specifically in this moment, when I went to a house party in Shawnigan, and me and my buddies were about to get kicked out, and these two guys came in, and they're like, "Hey, who do you know here?" And I was like, and we were like, "Oh, our friends, but they just left." And they're like, "Okay, well, you have 15 minutes before you got to get out." And I'm like, "Okay, fine." So we like kind of move around the house party for a bit, and then the 15 minutes is up. These two guys come up to us. They're like, "Okay, who do you know here? If you don't know anyone, we're gonna kick you out." And in the middle of that conversation, they're about to kick us out. Brendan McRae comes out of nowhere, and he's like, "Jackson?"
Yeah. And you're like, "Fuck yes."
Brendan?
Yeah.
He's like, "Well, what are you guys doing here?" I'm like, "We're about to get kicked out." He's like, No.
Yeah,
You're not getting kicked out.
Not happening.
So, yeah, at that age, ripe age of 17, I was like, okay. It's who you know.
It's who you know, man.
It's not what you know.
It's not what you know, it's who you know, man.
And carrying that forward, as soon as COVID hit, I kind of like just put the brakes on that because like, who are you?
It's fair. You're not doing fucking like Omegle chats. Like, you're not trying to find fucking new people to talk to that way. So that makes sense. But no, you're pretty social. Little butterfly.
Little butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
That came from like down here.
That came from 14 years ago.
Yeah,
where that came from.
I enjoy meeting people. I like it.
Yeah,
it's pretty fun. I say a lot of stupid shit when I meet new people, but I think everyone's just awkward meeting people, so it's just like...
I'm the opposite way, man.
You don't say stupid shit?
No, I don't try to meet people.
Oh. Yeah.
I just don't. Maybe it's like kind of the way that like... I don't know. Like, I feel like it has to do with like... This is like a weird fucking connection, but I think it has to do with like working in an industry where the turnover rate's so high. Is that you just like, you don't... I don't fucking care enough to know about this dude who's not going to be here in a week.
Yeah, if you're not here for longer than 2 weeks.
Yeah, and it's not like a disrespect thing. Like, I don't...
You just
like,
see
I'm not being
so
disrespectful,
many people.
but I'm just not... I'm not going to introduce myself to you because until you've been here for 2 weeks. Yeah. And then I'll talk to you.
Yeah.
That's all. Or unless, like, if one of my good friends, like, vouches for you and says, like, you're a good... Like, I would have never talked to Miguel because we just don't have the same... We don't have the same fucking, like, paths. But then as soon as Peter's like, Miguel's good shit, and he plays video games, then now we're talking. And that's all that is. But I don't have the urge to go find a new person to talk to.
Doesn't that whole idea, that doesn't make you curious, though? Like, unless being able to connect with someone that you don't actually have any...
Yeah, but I think
relations to.
Maybe it's like...
anything to relate to.
Yeah.
Relations.
I don't know. I think it's just like, again, it's like, maybe it's just like fucking, maybe it's like stupid, but it's just like the off chance that there isn't anything, then for me, it's just like a waste of time.
Yeah.
Like I got shit to do and I can't be fucking like.
What, like stay up all night?
Yeah, and go to work.
And get dive bombed by fucking girl.
You know what I mean?
I got shit to do.
You know what I mean? But it's like, I just don't have like time to to talk to random ass fucking people for nothing. Like even random passersby. Like I was waiting outside of my work the other day, just like waiting for like one of my buddies to show up.
Yeah, another NPC.
And we were gonna have like a little fucking powwow before we go to work.
Yeah.
And he wasn't there, and I was like 20 minutes early, and then this fucking random dude who like had his four-ways on in front of the fucking restaurant just like came over and started talking to me, and I just like turned my music up. I was like, I don't know you, bro, and I'm not going to know you.
Yeah,
stop talking to me. Like, fuck. Like, just don't. Not even a little bit. But maybe that's just me.
That's so fair.
But
all right, I have a video.
A video?
Yeah.
Is this gonna be like that other thing?
No.
Okay, good.
Kinda.
Fuck.
I have to edit this in properly, but I want to show you.
Yeah.
How crazy this spelling bee is.
Okay, Jackson.
Dude, apparently it's like the first time ever there's like a national spelling bee championship. And of course it's like these kids, right? And they're usually one ends up just winning.
Right, just like fucking just getting pissed on. Thanks, Matt.
Exactly.
Dickhead.
But this one's like the first time that they had to do a spell off because these two kids, got the same points.
Right.
So just check the words and check how fast these kids are spelling it.
Bro, I've seen this dude before on the left. I don't know why I've seen that guy before.
Do you watch spelling bees?
I think I did like one time.
Okay.
It might have been something like this.
Oh, this is so gross. I'm going to screen record at the same time.
I didn't even know you could do that on MacBooks.
Tokia. Glaucus.
First of all, what the fuck is Glaucus, bro?
What the fuck's Tia Tequila? Isn't that a fucking porn star? How do you just spell that like that?
You gotta go back.
What the fuck was that?
Tia Tequila? No. That was a WWE fighter, I think.
Was it?
Tia Tequila?
Okay. I think you just spelled that, but I think you spelled it wrong.
Tokia.
Okay.
Close enough. It's close enough.
Glaucus. Epaulement.
Dude, what the fuck are these words, bro?
Chara. Mautic.
Maieutic.
So these words are crazy, but he ends up not winning. He gets second place. The girl, this girl right here, comes in.
Goes absolutely crazy, eh?
Ape shit, man. Listen to this. Watch her hand on the button. Watch the confidence. It's just crazy. She had this game before he even was born.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Your first word is steelbone.
Spealbone.
Phreatophyte.
Threatophyte.
Gaidiang.
Gayding.
Parison.
Parison.
Exomer.
Eximir.
Tokia.
Tokuilome.
Glaucus.
Glochis.
Okay, I had to keep pausing on Glaucus. What do you think Glaucus means? Just take a guess. I don't know what it means either. I'm going to look it up.
Glaucus.
Yeah. And we've heard it spelled twice. I don't remember how to spell it.
I can't even remember how to spell it.
I'm spelling it Glaukus.
Nope.
Is that it? Oh, I got it.
Okay.
What do you think it is?
Glaucus. I feel like, dude, my first thing that just keeps popping in my fucking head is like throat. Like something about a throat.
Kind of fair. Really, really long stretch though.
Okay. A glaucus.
Yeah.
Okay. Why'd you look at what the fuck's a glaucus, Jack?
Glaucus is a Greek prophetic sea god, born mortal and turned immortal upon eating a magical herb. So dude had a Scooby snack and then lived forever.
Oh shit. Yeah, Scooby snack, eh? And he's immortal now. Why is that even a word in a spelling bee? That's insane to me.
Because it'd be too
Fucking Scooby snack.
because it'd be too easy to give him like easy words. Do you know how it's spelled?
No.
Glaucus. Glaucus.
Fuck.
How do you think you would do in a spelling bee?
Terrible.
You think so?
100%.
Why?
Why not?
Are you good at spelling?
Fuck no. Dude, listen to me talk from time to time, bro.
Time to time.
It ain't good. Nothing good's coming out of this, dude. I can't spell for shit.
Have you ever been in a spelling bee?
Yeah.
And how'd you do?
It was good, but it was young shit.
Yeah.
I was in grade 5.
What place did you come in?
It wasn't like it was like a classroom spelling bee.
Okay.
The first.
You came in-
I don't fucking lose.
You came first?
Yeah, I was in grade 5, bro.
It probably translates now.
No.
You're not against those kids. Those are different.
Fuck no.
What do you think you could do in a spelling bee right now?
Like in one of those spelling bees?
No. I mean, just like in a spelling bee with
Like
just,
if it was just like-
average people.
Probably pretty good.
You think you
Average
did pretty
people?
good? Yeah, you
Probably
think
pretty
you win?
good. Dude, there is a fucking thing going on at my work that is pissing me off, and I wish I had pictures to show it. Holy fuck! There's this guy, and this is not disrespectful.
Does this have to do with spelling bees?
Yes, this is not not spelling bees, but spelling. So this is not disrespectful in any ways, and if it comes off like that, I apologize. But this is not what this is.
Disrespectful to me?
No, to anybody.
Oh, okay.
This dude is way better of a dude, period, than I am. He's like he knows like 3 languages, and he's like he came here from Morocco, and he's like a fucking like savage. Like, he's insane at good at whatever he does.
Yeah,
except for spelling.
You can't spell.
Can't fucking spell to save his life. Why did you look at me like it was a question, Jackson?
Because I'm curious. He knows 3 languages, but he can't fucking spell.
Can't fucking spell.
Yeah, way to fucking go.
I think it's because
Where'd you learn the languages? How did you learn
probably
these
Morocco? Because in Morocco they speak Arabic or whatever that is, like whatever dialect that is, and then French, because that's what they learn in Morocco.
Yeah.
So he learned Arabic, French, and English.
So you're saying their spelling is different there?
No, maybe. But so this motherfucker comes in, and I will be able to find some.
Yeah. Okay.
And I will be able to get access to those pictures, but I don't have any right now. But
send them and I'll post them on the
what we do
Instagram.
is there's he will, so when you make something as a prep cook, you have to label, date it, and initial it. So you have to tell us what it is, when it was made, and who made it.
Right.
For like just for accountability, essentially.
Yeah, no, that makes complete sense.
So, but every time he spells something, he spells it wrong. And it's like pretty fucking wrong. Like there's some that were like kind of quirky, like he spelled jalapeno with a G, and we were like, well, that's jalapeno.
Yeah.
Whatever. And it had an I in it too, so it was jalapeno, which is insane.
Yeah.
But he does it like fucking every fucking thing is just absurd. And I need to find pictures of it, and maybe we'll do like a fucking weekly segment of like what bullshit we found in the walk-in. But some of them some of them are fucking insane. Absolutely absurd.
Bullshit at the walk-in.
It was absolutely absurd. I don't know why that reminded me of it, but no, I think I could probably. Dude, I don't know if you know this about me, but I've always had like a crazy, like sick fucking idea that I was gonna like write a book one day. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I have a list of words on my phone. I'm not even shitting you. And it'll be like, I'll have like found words or like heard words that I've never heard before. And I'll just I'll look them up, and then I'll write down like fucking definitions for them. So I'll just give you like a quick little flip through. So these are just words that I've found that I've never heard before. And I've just looked up the definition. And I've just and this is all still happening, and then, like, you know what I mean?
Is Glaucus on there?
No, but it might be now. But so I think I could crush. But that's like it's always been like a crazy background like thought of me.
Word.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
And I don't think a lot of people
would expect it.
Not even would expect. I mean, obviously, yeah, would expect it, but what would you write it about?
There's some ideas in there. There's a whole other note thing full of ideas.
Okay, let's not.
We don't have to until the book's published.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But no, it's
what the fuck.
It's always been like a weird thing for me.
I'm blown away. I mean, like I like writing music.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I've thought about writing books, like a Matthew McConaughey type shit. Where did you know about his like newest book?
I think I've heard about it.
Lights.
I think I've heard about it.
It's just like different anecdotes from his life that don't often make sense, but if you say it in his voice, it sounds
funny.
Great.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, man. That's awesome.
No, it's nuts. And it'll happen like anywhere. Like I'll be watching like a YouTube video, or I'll be like reading a book, or like
now
some random shit.
I have done the exact same thing as you, not to the extent of using it for a book. Yeah. But when I read, and if I find a word that I don't know, I write the description for it. For sure. I might actually have the notes.
Because I don't know. I just want to like obviously I only say like fucking 10 things. Yeah. Like it's just all the same bullshit every fucking day. Like it's just stupid bullshit.
Yeah.
But I mean, one day I'm sure that like I think it'd be cool to like have a book, and then like have this be the face of it, and then people wouldn't expect it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that'd be really cool.
It's always the thing.
Would it be like a nonfiction or fiction?
I think it'd be like probably fiction.
So like a story.
Yeah.
Fucking rights.
Yeah, man.
That's really cool.
Little known fact about me.
Yeah, fucking what a loser.
Yeah, what a fucking loser.
Yeah, where's your glasses?
Literally, dude. I had contacts in. But
no, that's sick.
yeah, man. So I think I would dust average people. Like if I was to do it at my
In a
work.
spelling bee.
Yeah, like if I had to do it at my work, I'd probably dust people. Except for this one that one guy. I think I talked about him, Devin.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's a smart kid. But
All right, well, dab me up for that. Yeah, good to hear.
but yeah. No, yeah.
All right.
Dust kids.
We got some time left. I wanted to bring these up, and this actually works perfect for you. I didn't realize, but this works perfect for you because of a cooking background. So, Kris Jenner has come out with a cooking book, and there are 2 recipes in it that I would like to read out to you.
Okay.
So this one is Nicole's chicken nachos.
Nicole. Who the fuck's Nicole?
Don't know.
Okay.
So there's a little prelude to a little story behind it. You know, it's like a background to every dish. So, in at least most cookbooks that I've seen, Nicole's chicken nachos makes 8 to 10 servings. This is the first dish I think of when I think of Nicole Brown Simpson.
Okay. So OJ's wife,
Is
or
that-
ex-wife, yeah.
The one that is not
died,
alive
I think,
anymore.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
unalive.
think so.
She was such an
Unalived.
amazing cook. Everything she made was off the charts good. Her chicken nachos were so fabulous, they had a cult following. Back in the day, nobody in our circle would even think about throwing a party without serving Nicole's chicken nachos. That's how amazing they were. And for some reason, you like when I'm like making eye contact with
Yeah, makes you feel like you're Kris Jenner.
you? Okay. Don't say that ever again.
Okay.
And for some reason, they taste even more delicious when you are gathered around the living room watching sports with family and friends. Yeah, I guess specifically football. Because OJ.
Right.
Yeah.
Brutal.
So, here's a list of ingredients that you are required. 2 medium tomatoes, seeded and cut into 1/2-inch dice.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, just let me know if any of this
Okay.
trips you up. 2 scallions,
Yeah.
white and green parts,
Yeah.
thinly sliced. 3/4 cup canned jalapeno with a J and not an I.
And an E at the end too. Jalapeno, right?
No.
It's with an I?
No, there's an E.
Okay, so what the fuck was that? Continue.
Jalapeno slices drained. Kosher salt, 1.5 cups, 6 ounces. Shredded to sharp cheddar cheese.
Yeah.
1.5 cups, 6 ounces. Shredded mozzarella cheese.
Yeah.
1 8-ounce bag of tortilla chips, preferably Java corn chips.
Yeah.
So, there are 4 steps. First step is position a rack in the center of the oven and preheat the oven to 350 Fahrenheit.
Sure.
Number 2, in a medium bowl, mix together the tomatoes, scallions, and jalapeno slices and season with salt to taste. Set aside.
Sure.
Number 3, in another bowl, mix together the cheddar and mozzarella. Set aside.
Yeah.
Number 4, on a large baking sheet or in a wide oven-safe casserole dish, spread half the tortilla chips and sprinkle with half of the cheese mix. Bake until the cheese is just beginning to melt, about 5 minutes, and remove from oven. So that is the 4 steps to Nicole's chicken nachos. What is wrong with that?
What happened to the other half of the shit? And it's only just starting to melt? What's happening?
Do you not?
Why? So, but they said they only used half of the fucking ingredients. That's the problem that I have. They used half the ingredients, and they only baked it for like 5 minutes. What's the problem, Jacko?
There's no fucking chicken in this entire recipe, bro. It's not in the ingredients list. It's not on the fucking...
I didn't even think about it. I guess as soon as I didn't hear chicken, I just like threw it away, and I was like, "Well, that's fine."
So did Kris Jenner, bro. There's
That's
no,
insane.
no.
Everybody's raving about these chicken nachos.
Oh, dude. Let's just forget the chicken
Fuck the
altogether.
chicken, though, right?
Yeah, dude.
Unneeded protein.
The fucking chicken didn't fit, so the glove didn't fit.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
Good.
is the second one.
No chicken. I'm gonna be active on this one.
Robert Kardashian's cream of wheat makes
Robbie
2
boy.
servings.
Cream of wheat.
1 box cream of wheat, 2 teaspoons sugar, or to taste, milk. It doesn't say how much milk. It just says milk. Number 1, follow cooking instructions on box for 2 servings. Number 2, evenly sprinkle the sugar on the bottom of a large shallow bowl until bottom is fully covered.
Okay.
Number 3, slowly pour the cream of wheat over the sugar. Number 4, stir until blended completely. Number 5, add milk to taste. Number 6, serve warm and with love.
Nobody's ever said add milk to taste, by the way. That's the craziest shit ever. Also,
number 1.
You can't just...
Number 1 literally says follow cooking instructions on a different thing.
And then there's 3 other instructions.
Yeah, it's literally get cream of wheat and then put sugar in it.
Yeah.
Dude, and she's selling this shit, man.
This is in a book.
This is in her book that she just published a bit ago. Kris Jenner's cookbook.
Finn.
In the picture, I'll post the picture. In the picture, she's cutting a pepper with like it might be a knife that you. I'll show you.
Yeah, show me the picture.
It might be a knife that just doesn't make sense for you. Let's see. But when I looked at it, I use that knife, but I'm also not a professional cook by any means.
Okay.
So it might be funny. Also, by the way, there's a Kanye West cookbook.
What he making?
I don't know.
He ain't making shit. He ain't making nothing.
Okay, is that knife for a pepper? Is that overkill?
So that would be what's called like a Santoku knife.
Yeah.
Santoku knives, they could be used for that.
Okay, so that's not...
Yeah, it's not crazy. I think the crazy part is the way she's cutting it and looking at the camera.
Yeah, not looking at cutting it.
Let's get a grip, Chris.
Like ever. What's that British cook? Not Gordon Ramsay. He's not.
Jamie Oliver?
Jamie Oliver. Every single time you see him, he's got like a cloth over his shoulder. And he's
that'll happen.
Makes sense.
I mean, dude, it's there's like a weird like a stigma about like cutting stuff and not looking at it. Like everybody thinks that it's like some show off thing.
Yeah.
Which in like home cooking, I think it is.
Yeah.
Like if I was to cook for you and Peter, and I'm like just looking at you and cutting, I can do it. But there's no real fucking reason for it. Like like it's not. You're not gonna fucking. I don't know. Like there's no. It's not showing off. Like it's so stupid.
Whatsoever.
But in like a kitchen environment, it makes more sense because you have to
be aware.
You have to see what the fuck's happening. Like you have to see if there's somebody coming down with hot shit. If there's what else you need on this bill or what you need for whatever the fuck. So in that sense, it makes a lot of sense. But these people who like think that like are like the fucking people who are super hyped. They're like, oh, dude, can you cut without looking at it? It's like, yeah, there's no fucking reason to.
Why I would do that.
What the fuck for? But yeah, no, it's that bitch is dumb. Don't like stop staring at the camera, bro. It's okay. But no, that's a knife that like I had one of those, and it's what you'll notice in I'm sure even you notice it. You have a whole knife block, but I guarantee you use one knife. Like for most things, you'll just grab the one knife and you're like, okay, this is what I'll use.
I also sharpen it every time I use it.
Gangster.
Yeah.
Look at you go.
Make sure.
But yeah, like that's the thing, right? It's like you're not. There's no. I don't know. Santokus they're fine.
I've got now upon reading these cooking instructions, I found 2 more that I want to share.
Good.
That'll be probably the end of our show here. Dean Martin. You know Dean Martin.
Yeah. He's unalived.
What?
Isn't he? Oh, no, the other one. Okay. My bad. I thought of something else.
No, Dean Martin was I think Dean Martin was the Fly Me to
Okay, yeah. Not the fucking...
Dean Martin.
Who the fuck was I thinking of?
Ain't That a Kick in the Head?
Yeah.
Martin Burgers. 2 ingredients. 1 pound ground beef, 2 ounce bourbon, chilled. Preheat a heavy frying pan and sprinkle bottom lightly with table salt. Mix meat, first of all, okay, salt is an ingredient not listed.
Fantastic.
Mix meat, handling lightly, just enough to form into 4 patties. Grill over medium-high heat about 4 minutes on each side. Pour chilled bourbon in chilled shot glass and serve meat on bourbon on a TV tray.
What a legend.
And then a big signature by Dean Martin.
What a fucking stud.
So, to bounce off that, we got Mr. Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
Frankie Sinatra baby. Burgers.
Okay.
Now these, I'll show you. These are like in a book and they're dated as shit.
I hate fucking that one. That one has nothing on it. So that's
Sinatra
good.
burgers. 3 steps.
Yeah.
Call for Dino. Number 1.
Call for Dino.
Yeah.
Fuck
Number 2.
me.
Tell him to make you a fucking burger. Number 3. Drink his bourbon. Signed,
I love it, dude.
Frank Sinatra.
Fuck yeah, dude. Sign that shit big. Fuck it.
It is. Look.
Yeah. Fuck it, dude.
It's got like the whole Disney fucking
Oh,
it's a magic wand signature.
I wish we could do that, bro. She's like, yeah, you're making it today.
So, I guess this is episode 6 or 7. I can't tell anymore. But
I just work here. I don't even know.
I just work here, man. Again, yeah. Thanks for listening. We have gotten a lot of good feedback, and actually, I've had 3 people tell me that the first episode was good, but then, like every subsequent episode, our chemistry just gets better.
I'd say so.
So, by like episode 10, we should probably kiss.
I hate that you said it quietly. Like you were like unsure. You were like,
No,
I
I'm
guess
sure.
you should kiss. Or whatever.
No, for real though. Thanks for sticking through the first couple episodes.
Fuck yeah.
I'm finally feeling pretty comfortable just sitting here and
As
talking.
you can tell, he's got the spread.
I'm doing this because I can't put like proper
yes,
pressure
right,
on my
right.
foot. I got to keep my foot flat. So fuck it, whatever. Thanks for watching. That's episode
Fucking doses.
whatever it is. Doses.